Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started from the Bottom. It's Cup semi-final day. Let's get into the action. So as I mentioned, it is Cup semi-final day. We are taking on Oxford United in the leasing.com trophy. Unfortunately, we are away at the Kassam for this game. It's going to be a tough one. Just the one thing to catch you guys up on in between. Not a lot has happened. We have had one game and we absolutely annihilated Burton. 7-0. Let me show you the goals from that game now. As you can see, we won 7-0 and Luke Dreher missed a 92nd minute penalty, so it could have been 8. Let's load up these goals. This game was just crazy from start to finish, obviously with us scoring. So I think we were 5-0 up at halftime, if I recall. I can't fully remember. Obviously, it's been a day or two since we played. So this is the first goal, 4 minutes in. It's cleared out to Wellens, into White, and a nice, cool, calm strike into the bottom corner for his first of the game. He does go on to get a hat-trick, though. Nice long throw routine. Ball bouncing into the area, and Wellens knocks in the second. Young with the ball here, gets tackled. However, wins it back. All across, and White is not missing from there. Young on the corner again, he's putting in some real good performances there, but the ball is cleared only to Stanley, who picks out Menji for his second of the season. Another throw routine. Stanley working it into the penalty area, and White is just there on hand to nod in his hat-trick just before half-time. So into the second half then, Clark goes past literally everybody, gets tackled, ball falls to Stanley. Stanley shoots, rebounded into his path, and he is able to slot himself. Next one is a long ball up to Stanley, goes past one or two into Johnny Smith, who lashes it and beats the goalkeeper at his near post. He'll be disappointed with that one. And then sadly, we ended things off with a 92nd minute penalty. Luke Dreher, on his comeback from injury, just side foots it wide of the goal, disappointingly. It would have been nice for him to get that, and it been capped up to 8. So what does that do for the table? Let's jump into the table. Obviously, Preston are still 2 points ahead following their last result. However, we have reduced that goal difference. The goal difference is no longer a factor. We're both on 33. So it's going to be a really, really interesting thing. Interesting race towards the end of the season. As I mentioned previously, the playoff picture is pretty stacked. Got 3 teams on 60, 3 teams on 61, 1 team on 60, 1 team Lincoln on 59, who could pull their way back in as well. It's going to be a close one, but first things first, we have our cup semi-final. So we are taking on Oxford at the Kassam, a team that hasn't ever beaten us. With Bath winning the one game and a draw in the other game. So far this season, let's see where Oxford were when we played them. We haven't played them. Are they in League 2? They got to be in League 2. They are 7th in League 2. Interesting. Okay, well, real pressure on us to book this place at Wembley then. This is the team, so we've got Smithies, Clark, Menji, Kemper, DeMarco. Finkler's back in for this game. I would rather play Stanley, but he is currently suspended. Ray's playing the deep line playmaker role. Ollie Young, Miliatari and Wellens in the attacking midfield spots, and White up front. McDonald is continuing his comeback from injury and playing some decent minutes as a substitute. Obviously, I took White off after about 60 minutes against Burton, having already scored a hat-trick. Looking forward to him probably coming off the bench and getting involved today as well. Okay then guys, so we have the other semi-final in the latest scores playing at the same time, and we are off to a flyer. Finkler with the corner into Boy Kemper. That's enough for me to just knock it back onto cautious. I know we're playing against a lower league side, but I'm taking no chances here. Corner comes in, they're not marking Kemper, just jumps up nicely and nods past the goalkeeper. 1-0 to Bath City. Another highlight then is Clark launches the ball into the penalty area. Wellens is there, back to Ray, who lashes it past the goalkeeper to make it 2. We are in such a rich goal-scoring vein of form at the moment. Nice strike, really nice strike from Ray, who seems to be coming into his own and sort of holding Luke Dreher out the team. Who'd have actually thought that at the start of the season? But what a strike that is from the young Scotsman there, who was at the New Saints last season. Oxford have an attack of their own, but Menji, who has been phenomenal since he's been in the team, coming back from that broken leg, does well. The ball over the top is to White, and that is a really good save from the Oxford United goalkeeper there. We're only 10 minutes in. This is phenomenal stuff. So goal kick, taken short to Menji, who picks out Finkler on the right, back into Ray to really make things happen. Ray and Wellens doing pretty well in the midfield three there. Finkler back to Ray. Finkler back to Ray, into Wellens. Wellens picks it up again in the hole, looks for the ball to Young. Young takes on his man. Finkler's there at the far post. He does knock it in, but he is flagged offside. Let's take a look at this again. So Wellens out to Young. He is offside, but that's pretty close. Still 2-0. Corner coming in then. Young into Menji, who heads over the bar. One thing I will say is I think him coming back from his broken leg has really enabled us to kick on. Just that extra body in defence, not having to rotate centre mids or right backs or left backs into that centre back position. He's been a real loss for us this season, and maybe we could have potentially run away with the league. As things stand though, we are part of the chasing pack. We are trying to chase down Preston, who are in this semi-final in the north, playing against Everton's under-23s, 0-0 in their game so far, just as we go into half-time. Thought that was a highlight for Oxford. Looks like they've got the ball back, and it could well be. But White has robbed the ball. He's doing pretty well in this advanced forward role. And that is a pretty tame shot for the Oxford United goalkeeper to stop. So there we go then, that is half time. We've been dominating this game in my opinion. Oxford, although they've had 4 shots and 1 on target, hasn't actually been addressed as a highlight. I'm impressed with how things are going. The other game's still 0-0 though. Preston 0, Everton's under-23s 0 in the northern section. I think we've been brilliant, boys. I'm pleased with your performance. Keep it up. And we go into the second half. Oxford make all 3 of their subs before the hour then, as I noticed Muliateri has a knock. We'll let this highlight play out. I was about to make some subs, but we'll let this highlight play out. Marco into Ray. Back to Kemper. All the way across to Menji. Looks for the ball out to Finkler, but it's not on. We do win the ball back in the midfield though. Finkler looking to go one-on-one, but back to Clark. Playing some lovely stuff here. Ray just cycles the ball very nicely into the midfield, into White. Ooh. Good save from Matthews. Could have been another. Oh, and I've just noticed within that period of time, Preston North End have taken a 2-goal advantage at home to Everton. Lilo and Lecco there with the goals. So it looks like it could be a top of the table League One encounter in the leasing.com trophy final. I'm happy with how everybody's played so far. I think Ray's been doing pretty well, 8.3, so I'm going to leave him on, unfortunately, for Luke Dreher. He's really come into his own in the new gen this season, especially whilst Dreher has been out with injury. He's really sort of cemented himself in the team. As Preston get a third there, dominating Everton's under-23 side there. So Rodriguez whips his free kick in. That's a lovely free kick. What is your free kick taking? 10. Okay, you're Spanish. Love it. Good free kick. So that is 2-1. We are already cautious. I am just going to nudge us back onto defensive and do what I've been doing more recently. Lower the tempo, increase the time wasting, and knock us on more disciplined when we have the ball. Lovely free kick here from Rodriguez. Whips it in, and Smithers is beaten at his post. Good free kick. Disappointed to concede it in that sort of way, but a little bit of quality is not a problem. Into injury time then, Clark with a throw in into Finkler, back to Ray, out to Clark, back to Ray. Someone going to do something. Finkler, ball in, McDonald's there to nod home his 9th goal of the season, and that definitely ends the tie. As the text commentary said there, that surely settles it, and it does. Nice little interchange of passing here before Clark nudges it back to Finkler, lovely ball in, and McDonald is there to just nod it past the goalkeeper. And that is enough for the game, guys. So that is 3-1. We come out winners against Oxford United. 3-1 winners. I mean, to be honest, I think the tie was over inside the first 10 minutes. With Oxford equalising from that free kick, though, they did push towards the end, and Jay McDonald did pop up with a decisive third goal for us. Pretty good game. I'm happy with the performance. We continue. We roll on. It's another appearance at Wembley, isn't it, guys? So I am pleased with the performance. That is confirmation of the other tie. Preston North End versus Bath City at Wembley. Let's see when this final is due to take place. Let's jump into the schedule. It says it's unknown. The round will be drawn. Well, we know what the round is. It's me versus Preston. I guess they're determining who's at home, perhaps, maybe. It says the round will be drawn today, so I'm just going to advance just so we can figure out who's going to be the home team. Not that it really matters. They're about to play Preston in the final. Preston are listed as the home team. Game at Wembley on the 2nd of April. It'd be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously, we are the two teams vying out for the league title. We play the final, and the season's not even going to be over, so that's going to be a real interesting one. I will leave it there for today, guys, and we will be back for the leasing.com final against Preston at Wembley. But until next time, guys, I'll see you soon.